I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what. In the dark of the night,
in the dark of the night,
in the light of the day,
in the light of the day,
when you're rising to shine,
when you're rising to shine,
when you're hitting the hay,
when you're hitting the hay,
I'll be hanging around.
I'll be hanging around.
If you like it or not,
if you like it or not,
I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what. No matter what,
no matter what,
no matter what,
no matter what,
no matter what, no matter what, no matter what,
no matter what,
oh, I'm gonna be right by your side,
right by your side.
I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what.
In the dark of the night, in the light of the day, when you're rising to shine, when you're hitting the hay,
Just remember this song.
how's it go? I forgot.
I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what. Through whoever you've been,
Through wherever you've been,
through whoever you'll be,
through wherever you'll be,
through whatever you lose,
through whatever you lose,
you will always have me.
You will always have me.
At the end of your road,
At the end of your rope,
I'll be holding you tight.
I'll be holding you tight.
I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what. Be right by your side, be right by your side, be right by your side no matter what.
Someday, we'll have our last conversation and drink our last cup of coffee. Someday, we might be 80 and think about the different things we used to say.
All the memories of you will just become a ghost of a smile caught in the wind. Someday, it'll be the last day.
One day, it could be over. The moon could seem so far away.
Despite all the adventures that we promised we'd go on,
Again and again,
all the memories of you and all the stories
we were a part of, lost in the wind. Someday, it'll be the last day.
I won't forget how it feels to be loved, to be remembered by someone as special as you. Someday, I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile. I won't forget how it feels to be loved, to be remembered by someone as special as you.
Someday, I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile.
So, my little grumpy ones, I'm sure that blasted your ears off because I didn't turn it down at all. And I'm using the old mic compared to when I was doing Minecraft, where I got told it was crackling, but when I listened to it, I sounded louder than my typically the mic I'm using right now. But the computer I'm using right now, I can't use the other mic on. So we're stuck with this one. You gotta live with it. All right. My little grumps. We're going to talk about Froot. This is something I've been aware of for a while. When I first heard about it, I'm like going, what's the big fucking deal? Type situation. And I figured, well, since I'm a little informed about it and what, not exactly why it started, but why people brought it up. And I was like, this kind of reminds me of the shit with Cinder, and especially certain parts of it. I'm kind of like going, it doesn't involve us. What the fuck are you talking about? But the main thing that people got upset with Froot was things that, no, is not our fucking problem. Hey, JP, how you doing? I mean, people are upset or Froot for nothing. Really, it's nothing. Sound familiar? She didn't even say mean words. She just started VTubing and people went after her. Which, this was going on for 2 years. And people still go after her because of it. It's kind of like going, we'll get into it, all right? It all started with this. I'm doing good. I spent 4 hours at the doctor today. Told me I gotta quit drinking coffee. Things I've already do. I stay away from fried food and all that. But he said you need to quit drinking coffee. So when I got home, I drank an extra pot just for him. So I'm not giving up my fucking coffee. I'll give up cigarettes before I give up fucking coffee. It's just the way it is. You can ask me to do a lot of things, but giving up coffee, not one of them. All right, this whole Froot thing started with this video. Just FYI, I saw the video back in when it first came out 2 years ago, and even then I just kind of groaned and going, oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. It's easy to tell what this is. But we're going to go ahead and tell you what. It's 40 minutes long. We're going to watch it, and of course there will be pauses in here while I commentate. But she does a little sketch. This is Aunt Hime, wannabe VTuber who didn't quite make it. I wonder why. But here you go. Here we are. Oh, let me turn it.
I'm home. I'm back from committing war crimes. And why does my very convenient cheating detector say that there's another man in this very house at this very moment? What the heck? Is there someone in that closet, honey? I swear, there's no one in there. Please, oh, please, just don't check the closet. That's it, I'm checking the goddamn closet, you freaking whore! Oh, there's just random skeletons in that closet. How strange, but at least I'm not getting cheated on. Wait, who the fuck is that? Is that Donald freaking Trump? Am I getting cheated on by fucking Trump of all people?
This is so funny. If I laugh any more, I'm gonna break a rib.
Why, yes, and you are getting cheated on by the greatest president of all time. As I would like to say, you should have grabbed her by the pussy to avoid all of this.
Hi, honey. I'm home from doing drone strikes with Obama.
I swear to God, this is going to be a long day. For those who have been following VTuber dramas or
You know, when you put something up, leave it up long enough. Well, I don't know. This video series is no way to shape or form an attempt to harass the talents. No. Why do it then? You're doing this for no other reason so the talents get harassed. And that's it. Let's stop lying to ourselves here. Anybody who does this shit, anybody who drops a Google document, hey, I gotta tell you a secret about this. They're doing it so someone can get harassed. That's it. Because why else would they fucking do it? I hate this. I really do. I really fucking hate this. That's why you don't hear me say that shit. Because I can't control you. Well, I'm not going to come to your house and take your fucking computers away and take your cell phones away. Well, there's nothing I can do. So I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to insult you all by saying it, or insult anybody who ever watches this by saying it, because there's absolutely nothing I can do to prevent it. Created for the purpose of edutainment. Okay, you know what? That's another fucking stupid word. Edutainment. I don't say that. I'm here. I'm putting out this video for educational purposes. If you heard some things, and I'm going to express my opinions and give you a little bit of life experience in here, so maybe you help change your perspective a little bit. And you know, those people who enjoy watching an old man rant and curse and all that stuff, hey, if you get some entertainment out of it, good for you. Just edutainment. That's a fucking stupid word. Not for the purpose of starting a hate. They don't release the fucking video, dude. Just to harass others. You know how fast this went by? It went real fast. It wasn't even up for about 2 seconds. It was blink, it was gone. That's how serious she was about it. But anyway, it doesn't do any fucking good.
For those who have been following VTuber dramas or corporations, you may have heard of this American VTuber company called Vshojo, or Vshojo as I would like to refer to them. I'm kidding. VTuber companies have always been known for their strict rules upon their talents. But what happens if you give them total talent freedom?
They steal from charities and they don't pay the talent. There you go.
In this first episode of my Vshojo documentary, we are going to talk about apricot.
And the only episode, by the way. Oh, there she has another one on here. But we'll talk about that one. We're not going to watch it, but we'll talk about it.
Froot's shady past, and how she ended up being one of the most problematic, or maybe even political figures when it comes to the VTuber genre. I'll be using screenshots from a bunch of
Nobody knew
different
about this
sources
shit
and
until
my
she
own
said
recording,
something.
So you, the viewer, will be well aware that none of it was Photoshop or fake. Now, without further ado, whoop-de-doo, let's
Sure. Well, we'll go with that.
start from the beginning, shall we? Apricot Froot, or previously known by her Discord alias BS Apricot or Danielle, is a British VTuber.
All right. I'm going to use a word here that's probably going to get me in a lot of trouble with a certain sector of society. That's a cunt move. It's a cunt move to to release someone's real name. Even if it's out there in public, you don't do it. if they're a VTuber, you just immediately lose reputation points. Once again,
who started her online career by doing digital art commissions and by having a 4chan military-esque custom patchwork store with her previous husband on Facebook and 4chan-K or Commando. Their old business was called Apricot and Sinks Patchworks. Froot has a knack for drawing and cosplay, which is currently showing up a lot in her VTuber
bitch. Another thing you do that's called a stunt move is to show people's faces that are VTubers. Once again, it's a move. I don't give a shit if you hate them. I don't give a shit that you're doing a story on them. You don't show their face. That's why I calling you a cunt. Because you didn't give a shit about her safety at all. At all. You just fucking doxed her. Stupid fucking.
era. She enjoys drawing on streams or doing artwork for other members of Vshojo. And she did a face reveal since she enjoys taking pics or wearing costumes for her followers or people on Discord.
Stop showing her face.
Alias is Desynchronizer. Not much is known about him due to privacy reasons. All we know is he was a tanker for the American military.
It's okay to show her face, but you don't want to show his face because you're hoping someday he'll come by your house and stick his dick inside of you. That's it. That's the only reason. Yeah, am I assaulting this person? Yeah. You want to know why? She doxed somebody. She shows somebody's face that she doesn't like because I'm guessing, it's in my opinion, that she wants to fuck somebody. For all I know, she wants to fuck Froot.
Military, and he knows how to make patches due to previous partnership or business. Froot is an artist, and her husband worked on the patches. Desync was being deployed by the military, while Froot was being terminally online. Another important figure in Froot's life that's also related to her online work is her mom. Like, seriously, her own mommy likes to defend her on Twitter whenever she gets into drama. Like, I don't even know what the fuck.
She's being a fucking mom. She happens to care about her child. I bet you wish you had a mom like that. I bet you wish you just plain had a fucking mom.
Say, relating to her patchwork business with her ex-husband, they had some issues with it. They were never able to ship out orders of their military anime patches. Some were able to get refunds and some weren't. While all of this was happening, Froot wasn't actually helping with her husband's business. Oh no, she was cheating on him while he was deployed to Afghanistan. In early
Why does she have to help with her husband's business? It's his business. Do you know if she was a partner in his business? You know? Why is it her responsibility? Well, he was deployed, so fucking what? You know how many military members have a business and even while they deployed were able to still run it by leaving someone who has business sense in charge? This is someone who has no experience with the military at all, by the way. Yapping about Froot. Yeah, this amphi-tuber just quoted quote jealousy. I'm sorry. My words, a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Or like I prefer, cunt. By the way, I got new roommates, and one of them is a female. That's why I'm not yelling and screaming and yelling the word. I don't want people pounding on my door. And then she brings up the fact that Froot had an affair. Okay, you all, I said this during the Cinder stuff. Is cheating on your spouse wrong? Yes. If there's problems in a relationship, you should just end the relationship, get a divorce. You know? But there's a but to this. If you're immature and you get married to another immature person, and there's other factors in play which she doesn't talk about, we will, that cause Froot, I'm not going to say her name, even though this does, that caused her to stay married. But we'll get into it, because this probably won't. Maybe I should stop saying the word.
2018, she had an affair with 2 of her patch co-workers. There are rumors circulating around Twitter that there were 5 guys she cheated on, but that's a false statement, according to one of the people she cheated on.
I don't know this thing about, oh, there were 5 people. Nah, it's all bullshit. It was literally just me and a dude named Busy. She strung me along, and when she was done with me and I outed her, you know, she cast me to the curb and, you know, played the, oh, he was just a stalker. There was nothing between us. That one time that, you know, he and I got intimate in those Discord DMs, that was just me being drunk. And I have the screenshots of when I gave him basically his Jody letter.
Okay, new information. There are probably 5 guys because someone leaked Froot's nudes. But, Sina...
So someone leaked revenge porn. Oh yes, that's a trustworthy individuals right there. One, you don't know if he actually got those from Froot. 2, you're taking a word from a guy we don't know actually had an affair with Froot. And when I mean affair, he actually managed to stick his dick in. He's taking a word from a guy who apparently had an issue, whether it...
and the other person he was talking about in the video aren't sure on who leaked it. Going back to the story, Froot apparently outed Sina for just being a stalker, so he retaliated by posting these screenshots of the affair, which might also be the reason why her nudes have been leaked by someone else. Not Sina, but by someone else. Keep in mind that he was real devastated over the situation, because from his previous knowledge, Froot said the relationship with her husband wasn't healthy or they weren't a thing anymore by the time Froot and one of her patch co-workers started flirting, when in reality, her husband was currently deployed in Afghanistan. Here are the leaked DMs from one of the men she cheated on. I was thinking about you. I just finished and my back and legs keep twitching. I was thinking about you as well, lol. Yeah, I'm just having the usual aftermath muscle spasm. I can't help my feelings towards you. Holy shit, I miss feeling this good. Me too. Oof. Yes, ma'am. As much as I wanted, I'm too tired to do it. Gotta go to bed and dream about someone fucking me to sleep. Aw, okay. Quote unquote someone. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, CX. Haven't finished, eh? It wouldn't take this long if I was in charge. Anyway, good night. Oof, yeah. Yeah, I'll just be feeling good. Oh, fuck. Good night, cutie. I mean, if so, why not just tell me? Just, I've been strung along this whole time. 1, I wasn't in a relationship when we were closer, and he decided to take me back. And as shitty as it is, I've been prepared to see how things go if I met him in person again. It's hard to let go of something people tell me to let go of. Next, is it pushing me down mentally? Yeah. Is it causing me to be depressed? Yeah. Is it ridding all self-esteem I had for myself? Yeah. But just the thought of losing them
hurts too much. After all of that, here is what Cinelastix, one of her previous partners, said about the situation in a thread. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Chief. I don't believe in the whole leaking nudes for revenge thing, or for much of any reason at that. And I don't know where this whole rap or news came from that there were nudes of her out there. Despite my K days being long behind me, I never once saw anything posted or leaked. And I was on talking terms with her husband, and know for a fact he never leaked anything. It's just people's wishful thinking, in my opinion, so don't wear yourself out trying to find what isn't there. Also, for future reference, I don't think asking someone for the nudes of the person that hurt them is a smart idea usually. I say that respectfully because I'd usually tell you to go kick rocks. Now, I could sit here and correct a lot of things that have been said and even add more proof, but the drama has run its course, and for my sanity, it needs to be buried. She swept this under the rug, and though I didn't have the luxury to do the same, I handled the drama poorly. But, as I said above, trying to go anywhere with any of this proof will go nowhere, as I have seen on VT and many other places. People either don't care understandably or come up with the most absurd reasons to defend her, despite only knowing of her existence as a VTuber. It's a private matter at the end of the day, and it should have stayed that way. Though I am to blame for not doing a better job of choosing who I showed my proof to. Was just eager to defend myself against a bigger person who had a lot more pull than me, I suppose. I won't lie, but there was a time I would have loved to see people give her shit and potentially cancel her, but I'm well past that. It just ain't healthy. The only thing I will add about Froot, because it isn't drama involving me, is that she did screw over a friend of mine who runs a patch shop. Made him wait 2
Hello? 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 Okay. Apparently decided to work now. I kind of wish my other microphone were working this computer, but it won't. I'll try to keep an eye on it and see if it does it again. Y'all can hear me now, right? Give me a thumbs up or whatever in chat. Let me know you can hear me again. Cute. I'm assuming that means you can hear me. I got a bunch of fucking comedians in my chat, I swear.
2 years for a Daki design, only to one day ban him from her Discord without notice, block him, then refund him because, as she said, I wasn't charging enough at the time. Sure, he got his money back, but he waited 2 years and had to cancel a design that was previously promised to potential buyers. Alright, in my opinion, before we continue this, I feel like, yeah, this dude, Sino, he seems nice, but thing is, if something is, like, right, I suppose, you gotta, like, shed some light into it, or try to bring, like, justice. Like, that's just how I see things. I don't...
How about bringing some fucking proof? Maybe that would be a good place to start. No, something. I mean, I'm not saying that you need to show a video that you're a banger or some shit like that. But, you know, like, you can say something about her body to give a good indication that you've seen her in an intimate way. You know, if she has piercings or whatever, that only her husband should be able to see. You know, something to give an indication that you actually saw her naked. But we didn't get any of that. We got bros or bros. So, whatever.
I don't want to leave things in the dark or let the wrong people be at the top, if you get what I'm saying. Her ex-husband had a public social media fight or divorce with her, also had a couple of things to say about the situation.
Oh, he was just a stalker. There were
Once again, that was so fucking funny. I'm laughing. My sides are hurting. How yuck. How yuck. Oh, Jesus.
was nothing between us.
There was nothing between us.
Oh, that's interesting. Thinking emoji. I still never expected to see the simp population have a few people who don't have their head up their ass. Too bad they weren't there when she had left me. What a wonderful place the internet is. At Weeboo Operator. Yeah, I was kinda surprised. Woke up for work and saw this on my regular feed. I think it's been about 5 years since it happened, so I'm over it now. No one believed me back then when I spoke about it, so these memes make me laugh, but all the same, it reminds me I'm still bitter about the whole thing. After all, no one gets married to get divorced. It's kind of funny though, the drama went international. Elamau? After that chapter of Fruits.
I will say this, okay? In the military, there's all kinds, okay? When you're in the foxhole, those are your brothers in arms, and you're sitting there, you're gonna defend them, you're gonna shoot, and everything. But that doesn't mean that you're not a piece of shit when you're at home with your wife or your significant other. I mean, I'm ex-military. Did I know some military members that beat their wife? Yeah. It happens. That when they get home, they drink a lot because they can't deal with what happened in the field. Yeah. It happens. I'm not going to say a lot, but it happens. To act like that every person who puts on a uniform is some saint is wrong. There are human beings. You know, nobody's fucking perfect. Well, I'm not trying to excuse Froot's behavior, cheating on her husband. Whether he's military or not, don't fucking matter. Everybody's making a big production out of he was a military personnel. No, get over it. It happens frequently in the military, and usually with the best friend. He wants to get his dick wet just as much as everybody else. And he has no problem fucking his best friend's wife. That part of the military lifestyle is not talked about at all. I should know. It happened to me. My best friend in the military fucked my wife. There you go. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I also know for a fact I wasn't the first one, nor will I ever be the last one. I also know for a fact a sergeant in my platoon was married, his wife got pregnant. The baby wasn't his, but he took it and raised it as his own. Even after divorce, he got custody. Even after she admitted that the baby wasn't his. Okay? But let's see what Froot's war crimes are. Jesus. This bitch is just over the fucking top. This video is 40 minutes long. It could have been done in 10.
Life. You'd think she'll have a change of heart or become better, right? We may never know for certain if she did change, but after her rebrand and VTuber debut on the 27th of November 2020, she got into more
So those messages are from 2018. That's 2 years before she became a VTuber. I think, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong by a year or two. She got married when she was 19. You know, I got married when I was 21. way too fucking young. Way too fucking. I was immature and all that shit. But you're not ready for that kind of relationship, really. It's when you hear these stories, oh, we met in high school and we got married when we turned 19 and we've been married for 50 years. You know how fucking rare that is? That's really fucking rare. All right, so considering that I think it's like 70% of marriages ended in divorce. Okay, it's fucking rare. But she wasn't mature. Neither was he, for that matter. Okay, they shouldn't have gotten married. But let's see how understanding and how professional this bitch is going to be by reporting this.
Controversies, and some of her previous friends who I got connections with ended up stating that they don't like or feel like she changed as a person at all. Speaking of
Keyword former friends. That means they don't talk to her during the time of this fucking video 2 years ago. What the fuck do they know? There's a lot of hearsay going on in this shit.
controversies, we are going to dive deeper into her history, so strap on, ladies and gents. Hogwarts Legacy, a Harry Potter game released in February of this year, was basically, for the lack of a better term, ass blasted by Twitter users left and right due to it being a, well...
This video has zero proof in it, by the way. Okay, I just want to make this clear. This is all fucking hearsay. There's no evidence backing any of this shit up. None. Okay, the Hogwarts Legacy thing, it's kind of bad, but we'll let it play out.
Harry Potter game. What's the problem of Harry Potter, you may ask, other than British people like Froot? Well, the creator of the series, J.K. Rowling, is a TERF, and a lot of Twitter users took offense to that, even though J.K. Rowling had nothing to do with the game itself. On the 11th of February, one of Vshojo's former members, Silvervale, decided to play the game on stream without any ill intentions. Keep that in mind. But she got bullied by Twitch chat and Twitter for playing the game. Now, you may be asking yourself, what does Froot have to do with this situation? First, let's talk about how Vshojo management didn't do anything about the bullying situation for one of their talents. And, to add more fuel to the fire,
we got a lot more information about that. The Vshojo management were pieces of shit. They should have supported her talent, okay? And it helped prevent bullying. This is the whole case, Kiriakoko shit again, where the agency does nothing to protect the talent from being bullied. They should have stepped in, put professional moderators in their chat, and just, strict moderation and block all that stuff.
Froot had this to say about the stream. I love all of my friends. Everyone makes mistakes. It's only human. Bruh.
Okay, prove that has to do with Silverveil. Alright. You could be talking about something else. It's such an ambiguous statement. It may happen around the same time, but prove that it's talking about Silverveil. I hate to... I'm not trusting this about anything. Especially since she already doxed Froot. Showed her face and showed her real name.
Imagine being Silverveil and one of your supposed friends that you haven't talked to outside of work for months pops up into your stream chat just to make a snarky remark.
Things are not always what they seem on the internet or as a streamer.
When someone says that they talk a lot, they probably actually don't talk a lot. I think a friend is someone that talks to you more than when it is convenient from a business standpoint, and talks to you more than once every 6 months. Are you and Mousy still friends? I don't know, man. What is a friend? Is it someone that doesn't talk to you for 7 months? I don't know.
And
I want to mind you, okay. Once she already told Vshojo she was leaving. Vshojo was bad mouthing her to everybody. Mousy did come out and defend Silvervale prior to her saying that. But she wasn't talking to anybody. She wasn't watching their streams or anything. Mousy did come out and defend her. Alright? Silvervale shouldn't have said that about Mousy. She could have gotten away with saying it about Froot, because her and Froot were never really close to begin with. They very rarely collabed together, unless it was a group collab. But it was never just her and Silvervale. Froot collabed with Zentrea one-on-one, Mousy one-on-one, Project Melody one-on-one, and I believe even Veve one-on-one. But her and Silvervale weren't very close. So I admit this situation, that what Froot did doesn't look good with all the stuff that was happening with Silvervale. But you also got to take this, since we recently learned this, Vshojo management was talking bad about Silvervale to the talent, saying all these nasty things, including that she was transphobic to Froot. Froot has a trans brother. So, now imagine that. Imagine someone going, hey, this person hates trans people and your brother's trans. I suggest you don't bring it up to her. No, Silver was close to Project Melody, Iron Mouse, and Nanners. Okay, because they used to collab all the time before Vshojo. Alright? And this is where Silvervale's trust issues come up. Because management was going around talking bad about her, and they were people were not talking to her no more because they believed the things that Vshojo management was saying. So, except for Mousy and except for Nanners. Mousy, at this time, was blowing up, and she was super busy. And I could be wrong about this, so don't take my word as 100%, but I think even Nanners says it's hard to talk to Mousy because she's always busy now. And she was also really, really sick at this point in time. She was trying to do so much, and with her immune condition, she used to get sick a lot and still stream. She would call and stream, mute her mic, throw up, come back and act like nothing's happened. Yeah. The Shy Lily in 2025 is not the same Shy Lily in 2024. What even happened to her? We'll get into that. But let's play this a little bit more.
oh, that's just a tip of the iceberg of the Harry Potter situation. On the 16th of February, Froot made a tweet about donating $1 for every like that she gets to the LGBT organization called Mermaids. The UK organization is about advocating for trans youth, which is why it's connected to the Harry Potter situation. And on the next day, the 17th of February, Froot made a tweet about her twin brother, meaning the world to her, and wanting to support mermaids because of him. That should be nice and all. Trans rights, right? Well, we can take a better look at her true nature thanks to her messages in this Discord server that she was previously in. An associate of mine invited me to one of the servers so I can see the evidence for myself. And these other archives.
Fuck me. What's the word for this? It's two words for this. It used to be called gay ops. I'm going to change it for this particular video. This is cunt ops. Okay? How can I be even a bigger cunt right now? That's what this is. Listen, the Hogwarts Legacy thing, since she didn't pay attention to Silvervale that much because of all the bullshit going on in Vshojo and them not being really close to begin with, she may not have been aware about the Silvervale stuff. She may not have. I'm not sure. I'll admit the tweets and her coming out pro-trans at this particular time, when Silvervale was going through all her shit with the Hogwarts Legacy stuff, being bullied, death threats, people coming in her chat and just bullying her, really, really looks bad. But I will say this. Froot didn't name Silvervale. No, Silvervale's name wasn't attached to this at all. And those tweets. Okay, she's going to show some DMs where she used some derogatory comments about gays, like people in 2018 did, because they thought it was funny because they were immature. They haven't grown up at all. You know, I don't say those words. But just so you know, one of those words also means cigarettes for British people, by the way. I'm not going to say the word because I don't want people to come tearing after me, but don't put that word in chat, by the way. You'll get banned. You will. It's the same word that British people use for cigarettes. You'll hear British people walking down the street saying, "Gimme." And they're not talking about a person, they're talking about a cigarette.
Archive conversation screenshots from other people. Oh wait, the wrong screenshot. She just said a cringe meme here. Aha! There we go. As you can see, she clearly made fun of trans people, especially her own brother that she quote-unquote supports. Other than her dropping trans slurs left and right, she also publicly said or dropped
The brother and sister, could they have been fighting during this time? I said some mean, hateful things to my sister and my brothers when we're fighting. If we had the internet, damn right I would go on the internet and say, and typed in mean, hateful things too. It's a proof of fucking nothing without total context about these messages.
the N-word with a hard R on this still available YouTube video.
Good point,
what
Brad.
Sums up our
Hey,
entire
JJ.
existence right here.
There's the possibility that she changed for the better, but people online and some of her previous fans have been bringing that old situation up. My 2 cents is she needs to get some balls and apologize and not just make her Twitter account private every time a tweet about one of
She had to protect it from cunts like you. Just saying.
her fuck-ups blows out of proportion or lock the tweet replies. Anyways, to continue this part of the video, I think the situation doesn't get worse from here, right? I'm sorry, but I am not done with you yet, BS Apricot Froot. Mermaids, the LGBT/trans affirming organization Froot specifically picked, has been linked to pedophilia in the past, is clearly incompetent as an organization for having a massive data.
How's that fucking Fruit's fault? How's that Fruit's fault? What's that guy do with shit? Oh, this is, you know, hey, she donated to a charity that wasn't on the up and up. She was part of an agency that wasn't up and up. All there. Well, I guess what? Your fucking revenge is complete. You stupid fucking cunt. Jesus Christ. Let me look at chat here. I don't think all of what Vshojo management said was false, but it's hard to figure out what's real now. No, a lot of what Vshojo management said was false, because they said that about every single talent that left. That they were greedy, they fucking hate you, they're talking mean shit about you. Okay, where they really fucked up is when they said that stuff about Matricon to Gigi. Because those two are really close friends, and they said the same thing. This was not Fruit's fault, yeah. Fruit revealed in a stream around this time her twin brother finally came out as yeah. That's why digging through someone's past is a really stupid thing. Because you're not the same person when you're 19 that when you turn 24. You're not the same person that you were a year ago. Your perspective has changed. Your opinions have changed about certain things. So, she may have changed for the good. Just because you approve, because you don't like how they are, the good, it means that their viewpoints align with yours now. Fuck off. Which tweets are you talking about? Also, can we assume Vshojo possibly? She probably went and asked them. It'd be a good thing. God, okay, denounce this ant VTuber for sure. Yeah. Okay, I went. I'll show you here. Give me a second. Okay, here's her Twitch. This is how successful she is, by the way. How she kept up the fight to be a good VTuber, and not just a. I'm not gonna say the word. I've been saying the word way too much as it is. All right. Give it a minute to load. Just gonna take a minute. They get the 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago. Last year was her most recent one. Last year, 3 years ago. She kept up the grind, didn't she? This I'm gonna bring that back up in a little bit, but now you're aware. What about the key logger situation with Shy Lily? I really don't know anything about that, to be honest with you. Today's about Fruit. I'm thinking maybe doing something about Shy Lily on Wednesday, but that situation, other than the Cinder stuff, gets kind of murky real fucking fast. You know, because there's a lot of people saying shit, and there's no real facts to back up with the stuff they're saying. There's a lot of assumptions. This looks bad type. I mean, like Fruit here. But granted, it's not all about her fucking somebody else type of situation. Let's continue on here.
Breach in June of 2019, where information of trans children got out, which is obviously a dangerous thing to happen. And they also apparently trained children who are gender non-conforming tomboys, as an example, to be transgender. Mermaids tried to dispute the claim, but later on, the Department of Education removed them from its mental health and well-being resources for schools, which is just a massive red flag. Again, trans rights and all, but Fruit could have picked literally any other trans-affirming organization with less red flags. And
oh dear God, not him. That charity and their actions. Fruit was probably very unaware, or they hadn't come out by the time she donated. If they did, she may not have been aware of it. You know, She was super busy at this time. She was streaming, she was doing her own thing, and concentrating on her career. She may not have been aware of this stuff. Shit happens. Just ask Mousy, and about $500,000 not going to a charity. I can't believe I gotta listen about this piece of shit.
Last but not least, we got the Nux Taku drama. For brevity's sake, he, along with the Vshojo talent members, became targets in a doxing attempt. Luckily, through coordination with management, they were able to resolve this legally and peacefully. Nux Taku afterwards made a video on what he did, proud of their accomplishment. However, the Vshojo members did not.
Okay, let's talk about this real fast. One, Nux took full credit for everything. He tried to come off as a hero, and now everybody's calling him a hero because Vshojo's went defunct. No, fine. These were his friends. Did Nux, as a friend, and I've said this in my videos, by the way, about this piece of shit. Nux, as a good friend, did he show that video to the talent? I'm talking Project Melody, I'm talking Iron Mouse, I'm talking Nanners, I'm talking Silverveil, I'm talking Froot. Did he show them that video before he uploaded? Because he's such a good friend. No. They got blindsided. Because guess what? Now we know how wonderful the management was. They didn't show it to the talent either, except for the possible exception of Project Melody. So don't let's not pretend that they were in some kind of fucking partnership. And yeah, Vshojo released a statement on Nux's thing, blah 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 blah. Let's just say that Nux and Vshojo handled that whole thing awfully. The only thing that happened was talent got caught in the middle of it, and no one came out smelling like roses. And Nux is still a piece of shit.
Not approve of this video, since it apparently harms the talents by bringing attention to the doxer. One of these, I can't take it anymore, quote-unquote talents was Froot, requesting Nux to take the video down because of said reasons. Tune in next episode or upload as we delve deeper into Nux Taku's controversy with Vshojo, and now Froot had to end up apologizing to him. You'll see why. Overall, BS.
Someone must have dropped her as a baby, because she just kind of just floated over certain things. Nux apologized to the talent. The talent accepted the apology and apologized to Nux for put him on full blast on Twitter. Vshojo went to Nux, asking him to take the videos down. He put conditions on it, which he admitted, and he said it was wrong. Hey, stop showing Froot's real face, because she's probably 10 times better looking than you anyway. But let's try not to.
Apricot or Fruit for short.
Let's try not to get her doxxed, get stalkers, get harmed, or any of this stuff. You stupid fucking cunt. Yeah, Nux, Silver, and Veve never liked Nux. Never. Because some of the things he did to their friends really pissed them off. Okay? But that's neither here or there. That's the whole different fucking thing. But the simple fact being, Nux admitted that he put conditions on him for him to take that video down. One of the conditions is it has to stay up for 3 days so he can make his money. And it did. It stayed up for 3 days. The peak earning potential. If I get monetized, my peak earning potential is the first 3 days of that video. That's when I'm gonna make the most amount of money at once. Okay, then it starts, going downhill real fast. But regardless, Nux didn't give the talent a chance to see that video. The talents, depending on your point of view, overreacted. Depending on how you look at it. I look at it this way. With the possible exception of Project Melody, the rest of the talent wasn't aware that Nux was making a video, didn't know about the release of the video comes out, they get blindsided, they go to Twitter, well, they probably DM Nux, ask him to take it down. Vshojo went to Nux, and they went to their management and say, hey, we want the video down. They went to Nux, say, take the video down. I will, as long as you put out a statement, something like that. Because now the talent is putting them on blast on Twitter. A statement to along the lines that they approved the video. Vshojo refused. Nux left the video up. Nux started getting a lot of fucking hate. Then the video went down. That's over a period of 3 days. So she just kind of woofed over that one.
Short is a very problematic individual in both her real life and online career. Her actions
Stupid
affect
fucking
every
cunt.
round.
Listen here, you dumb fucking. Stop showing her real face. Stop doxing her. I don't give a shit if her real face is out there on the web. I really don't give a shit. Here's the thing. She became a VTuber, but she could be an IRL streamer if she wanted to. She became a VTuber to protect her privacy. It would be like if I was to look up who you are, get your real face, and have it as my startup screen saying, listen to this stupid fucking talking about Froot. I got a strong feeling that this video is not going to be able to stay up.
And can be used as a mirror or reflection on how incompetent of a talent company Vshojo can be when it comes to their talents. Froot showcasing the worst of the worst in my humble opinion when it comes to them. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video.
Did someone try out for Vshojo back in the day and got turned down? Cause she sounds more butthurt than some porn of a gangbang that had a lot of anal sex in it. Not even though she's right. But we didn't know what we know now, we didn't know then. So
And I hope to see you.
Am I gonna talk about a Dora Bunny situation? I've heard about it. Okay. Maybe I will get around to it. I didn't realize how much shit goes on in VTuber sphere. I was ignorant. Being ignorant was blissful. Okay. Before I started streaming, I just used to watch VTubers to be entertained, not for drama. I didn't really pay attention to any of the VTuber drama, to be honest with you. Now since I've been streaming, and especially because I covered the censored stuff, oh lord, a lot of stuff has come to my attention. So I'll put it on the list. All right. but I've heard about it. I saw that one drama channel, which we're going to talk briefly here about, cover it, and I don't really watch his coverage because God, it's awful. Not that it's much better than most VTuber drama channels, to be honest with you, but it's, you know, I kind of wait I cover things, I kind of let the drama settle. All right, because then after the drama settles, more information comes out that you don't pay attention to when the drama's actually going on. Everybody's reacting on emotion. I wait for all the emotions to die down so we can get, because then more information slowly comes out, then you get the full picture of the stuff. All right. If I was to react to drama, which with the Vshojo stuff, that was different because $500,000 from charity, being taken from charity, that's pretty fucking bad. It's hard to come. Regardless, if other things come out about Vshojo, that's fucking heinous. There's no way around that one. But I think I've only done maybe 2 videos on Vshojo because the last one, the last drama on that Kazan or whatever. He does daily. At least False doesn't do daily uploads. Okay, unless it's something like a massive VTuber graduating, or massive agency news, or like a independent VTuber does something good. When something like that happens, False is the first person to report on it. He doesn't upload typically on a daily basis. Kazahan puts out 2 to 3 videos a day. Yeah, he used to, but he stopped doing that. He used to, yeah. He used to upload daily, and now he doesn't. I think at the most he does it once or twice a week now. Huh. Yeah. I know, but here's the thing. I think Cinder would have donated anyway, even if a whole bunch of drama wasn't involved. I think she did it. She donated. Hey, guys, can you tell me if Cinder donated to Mousy before for the IDF fund? If someone can find that out for me, please do.
In the next episode of this Vshojo documentary series,
I'm not saying I can't find out. It's just that I'm so fucking lazy. I don't want to do all that work.
we will talk about what happened to Nuxtaku and, of course, Vshojo. Bye-bye! On a side note, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, seriously, she looks like me but purple. Fucking Okay, before we proceed with the outro, here's an interview call with one of Froot's former friends. He's a guy who currently seems to be pretty close to Froot's previous love interest.
Don't fucking care. This bitch is so hung up on Froot's sex life. It sounds like she wants to fuck her. I don't think anyone popular did until recently. No, there was a lot of popular IRL YouTubers and streamers that donated. I mean, you can't get any more popular than PewDiePie taking part in the cyclethon. All right, that's all for the IDF, and all those donations. All that happened because of Viremouse and her relationship with Connor. Premiere 2. What happened with the thing, it was a call to arms in the VTuber community. I think that's why you saw a lot of VTubers donating. Why weren't they donating before? I don't know. Okay, this was 2 years ago. You know? This shit kept going. Everybody was getting on Froot's case about her cheating on her husband because he was in the military. Like I said, this shit happened all the fucking time in the military. It's quite frequent. Sometimes the marriages survive. Sometimes somebody's ass got beaten up. Frequently that happened. You don't do that to your brothers in arms. It's not a good thing, because it's just not the husband, it's his unit that comes after you. Even if you're in that unit, you don't cheat on each other. You don't cheat with each other's spouses. It's a big fucking no-no. Anyway, everybody kept on Froot about this. She was being called a slut, a whore, commie bitch, all this stuff in her own fucking chat when she streamed. For 2 years, she put it up. Then she released a statement.